Welcome back to GilComPlex on the road. If you're new to the channel, I'm Tony, he's Larry, that's Maddie, and Linus is in the back, sleeping right there. There he is. And we just finished up our stay at Hilton Head RV National RV Resort, and this is part 2. So we are heading to our next destination for our September 2025 getaway. It's about a 300 plus mile, 320 miles I think it is, heading north from where we are now. So stay tuned as we are excited to arrive to Riverwalk RV Park on the Yadkin River. So if you haven't been there before, stay tuned.
Raise a toast to the moments that we share with our fluffy co-pilots. Love fills the air. From quirky roadside stops to the view so grand. Life's better together, hand in hand, oh man. From mountains so tall.
So believe it or not, this is my first time pulling the rig, but all I'm doing is pulling it from the pump to the next space in the Loves where we can park and go in. But Larry's inside going to the bathroom, so I'm actually going to do this on my own. I've never pulled the rig in almost 2 years. Ooh, I moved it 20 feet. Is Daddy there? There he is. There he is. There he is.
Every mile we travel, we're singing our song. Raise a toast to the moments that we share with our fluffy co-pilots. Love fills the air. From quirky roadside stops to the view so grand. Life's better together, hand in hand, oh man. So pack up your bags, let's hit the road again. With Tony and Larry, every trip is a win.
Uh-oh.
All right, I gotta get the dogs inside. We're gonna have to put them in the truck. The bikes.
Yeah. So we got here to Riverwalk RV Park on the Yadkin River, and we walked around the back of the rig and noticed the bikes are leaning. And why? Is that our Stromberg bent right there. So we think it's fatal. And we're gonna have to trash this and figure out how we're gonna get the bikes home. Well, thankfully we're here for a week, so we have some time to think about it. For now, we're gonna finish setting up the campsite and then relax and have some dinner. And oh look, an avenue.
The next morning.
Good morning, everybody. We are in Jonesville, North Carolina, at our second stop on our September getaway. And a little chilly here this morning. It was nice. Well, definitely a lot different than Florida. So yeah, we're here at Riverwalk RV Resort, and we're looking forward to a week here.
And we just finished getting some bugs off the cap, so 2 for 2 now.
More love bugs.
Yep. See ya. So this is the entrance to Riverwalk RV Park. So you'd stop here, they will come out and hand you your packet, or you can go right in because the camp store is right here, and it's staffed by wonderful people, some people that are camp hosts, etc. And it's a nice place to hang out on a good day. You have those little rockers here, and it looks out across the park, which is really beautiful in this little valley area. And of course, the bathhouse is right there for everybody. It has laundry facilities as well as, of course, the bathroom and shower if you don't have that or you just want to take a break from what you're using in your rig. In the back of the park near where we're staying is the dog park. And I noticed when I was over there that they have a rainbow bridge. So you can think about those pets that have departed in your lives, or, just take a nice walk like I did here with Linus.
Let's go. Come on. Go. You thinking about your sister, Abigail? Well, we're out here at Riverwalk and just kind of exploring the grounds and seeing what's here. It's a really beautiful area. A lot of tree cover in some areas. Some of the campsites don't have any, which is okay. So you have what you want, the type of site you want to have. This is kind of their event space. It's a pavilion. So if you're having a small meetup or just here and you want to meet some of the other campers here at Riverwalk, you can just kind of gather here. There's an Angry Troll Brewing back here. I haven't seen that. We've only been here for a day at this point. So we'll check it out and see what's happening. It's probably on the weekends that they have stuff going on. And then occasionally you can find, there he is. There's Larry in the background. So it's kind of a full 360 of where we're at right now. And we'll show some more too.
Well, getting back to our broken bike rack. Over the week that we were here, we actually talked to eTrailer.com and they had a Hollywood RV rated rack available. So we ordered it right away and they said it would arrive on Thursday. Perfect, right? Well, after we got the confirmation, the expected delivery date suddenly changed to the following Monday. The problem, our plans had us leaving on Sunday. So I called back and explained that wasn't going to work and we canceled the order. Then I thought, well, maybe I should talk to somebody directly and figure out why the delivery date moved from Thursday to Monday. During that call, the rep said that they saw one in stock at their Missouri location and it should arrive no later than Friday. Great! We bought it again. But the next day, we got a shipping notice, UPS ground, from Utah, not Missouri, with a delivery scheduled for Tuesday. So I called back again and told them that's not going to work either. Now, they managed to do an en route recall and send it back, and we told them that we needed that refund, and they said it would be about 7 to 10 days, which is okay. At that point, we figured we're just gonna have to find a safe way to haul the bikes in the back of the truck or in the RV somehow. Still, I decided to look around the Winston-Salem area for a bike shop, just on the off chance someone might have a Hollywood RV rated e-bike rack in stock. And believe it or not, luck was on our side. The very first place I called, Clemens Bicycle, had one left. So we put a deposit down, and later that day, after I wrapped up work, we drove about 40 miles to pick it up. And Clemens Bicycle in Clemens, North Carolina, were awesome to work with. They had put the rack together for us before we got there. They were super friendly, both on the phone and in person, and honestly, they really saved us.
All right, we got the bikes loaded up. What do you think so far with the new Hollywood rack?
I like it.
Yeah?
It's a lot more sturdy. compared to our other one.
Yeah, the one that bent.
Yeah. But it seems real sturdy. Obviously, we'll have to readjust it for the electric bikes, or the e-bikes. But for these, I mean, they're going to shake some, but we'll go so far down the road, and then when we stop, we'll
Check
see
on
how
them.
things look. And
One thing we're a little concerned with is right there, because that's about 3 inches from the rig, and the last thing we want it is to bounce and hit the rig and scuff it. So we're going to pay attention to that. I don't know if there's any ideas on what to do other than turning the handlebar.
it would have to go, I mean, it would have to bounce a lot. What we have to watch is for it to get loose. If it got loose and started leaning, then it would definitely hit the rig. But it's so secure in there, I can't imagine that it would go
Yep.
that close to the rig.
We're still here for another day, but we were just testing out the new rack. Might as well just put them up here, and we're not planning to ride today, and we'll just leave them here and get on the road tomorrow. And that's
The
Maddie
light on
barking.
that side is not really visible, but you're gonna lose visibility of one or the other either way.
Yeah, the good thing is we have our boogie lights all the way up, so, which is one of the reasons we got the boogie lights, because of that reason. Well, good morning. We are just outside of Asheville, on our way to our next and final stop on this September getaway. We're on the way to East Ellijay, Georgia, to go to Talona Ridge RV Resort. And we're in a steep grade right now, so Larry's, except for that, is focusing on the road. We just spent a week at Riverwalk RV Park, and it was, nice to leave because we've been really looking forward to Talona Ridge. But we had a good week there. It was a working week. We both worked all week, and so our enjoyment of the park was in the morning, during lunch, and after work. So we didn't do a lot of sights and sounds. So you'll see in this video, it's really just the park. We did get around. We actually had some friends from West Virginia who drove down to meet us. And so we hung out at the campsite for a couple hours, and then we went and had lunch. And then we had some friends of Larry's that I haven't had a chance to really spend any time with. They live in the Winston-Salem area, and we were just outside of that. So we actually went over to their house in Louisville, right? Louisville?
No, Winston-Salem.
It is considered Winston-Salem. And visited them. Now the important part for Larry is that he was in high school? Junior year of high school when he got a job working for these people, for Chris. And so it was like one of his first jobs when he was still a junior in high school. And he worked for them, for their printing company, up until he got his job at the university, where he's been for 32 years. So it was really great to see him. He hadn't seen him in probably 10 years. So it was nice to catch up. So we spent a few hours with them before heading back here to our campsite, or to Riverwalk, to feed these guys and spend the evening with our kids. So Larry, any thoughts about the park in the week there while I'm on your way as you're looking, driving?
No, like I said, it was a nice place. It was, you know, kind of there on the, I would say, on the side of a mountain. But
Yeah.
you know, the spots were, it was all gravel, but the spots were level. They weren't, you know, they weren't bad spots at all. It was a little buggy, but maybe that's just the time of year. We had those
Stink bugs.
stink bugs were all over the place, and I've read people's posts about them getting in their rigs and taking over, so I was crazy trying to keep those out of the rig. But it was nice.
Yeah.
The people there were nice. They were very friendly and helpful, and it was a cute place.
Yeah, it really
Very
is.
cute.
They had this, what you'll see intertwined is they had this nice little beach area, everything. And then yesterday, on Saturday, before we left, they had a Western weekend. So they had a food truck and 2 food trucks, and the pavilion area where everybody was kind of hanging out. And but unfortunately, we got back from visiting Sue and Chris a little too late. So they had just packed up when we got back, so we missed it. But it looked like a fun time, and the park was packed this weekend. So when we left this morning, we were like the first rig to leave, but we did see other rigs getting ready to leave too. But it was like a full
Yeah, they had
full
30
weekend.
rigs show up Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
So it was like a steady convoy of.
People coming in. And as people leave over the next few days, you have more coming in, because our friends Dwayne and Belinda with All About the Banks, if you don't follow them, you should. They're having their Banking In weekend here next weekend at Riverwalk, but we're going to miss it because we're going to be at Talona Ridge. And so we're sorry about that, but we got to see the park and what they'll all be doing, so we're looking forward to seeing their video.
And don't
'cause
worry, we left you plenty of stink bugs.
we did, so enjoy those stink bugs. See that? Well, that was the handlebar on our bike scratching the back of the Paradigm. So it was a good 5-6 inches from the rig, but the bounce on our new Hollywood rack was enough for the handlebars to hit. So we stopped and turned the handlebars 90 degrees to keep it away from the rig. So we'll see if that does the trick. Hello from the future. Well, you are watching us. We are back from our trip, but you're watching the tag here because we originally recorded one for our time at Jonesville at the Riverwalk RV Park, and unfortunately it was lost. It didn't, the audio didn't record. I don't know what happened. So nonetheless, recording this one after we're back, and our rig is in storage right now. So we don't have a plan for another trip until probably the end of the year, unless we do a weekend trip here before now and then. We might do that. But nonetheless, I came in here to check the rig, and also because at the end of the video you saw we'd gotten our new rack for our bikes, the Hollywood rack. We do love it. But when we made a stop on the way to Talona Ridge, we noticed that the handlebars had scratched the back of our rig. Good thing is when we got to Talona Ridge, Larry was able to buff all those marks out, so yay. But I would like to ask you, our followers, and anybody who's come across our channel, if you have recommendations for towing your bikes behind, or transporting your bikes, what you do for protection. I do know we have our 2 bike racks, or bike covers, for our new electric bikes that we have, and we're probably going to get a bungee net to put over it just to kind of protect it when we're traveling. But if we take our regular bikes, any recommendations? We could, and which we ended up doing, is we used an Allen wrench and turned the handlebars 90 degrees so they were running parallel to the back of the rig, and that prevented any more scratches for the rest of the trip. But we'd love to not have to do that. So if you have any recommendations, put them in the comment and let us know. That'd be wonderful. And with that, we are coming to the end of the video, and I appreciate everybody who has followed us. If you have subscribed to us, thank you so much. If you're new to the channel, please take a moment and consider subscribing to the channel. You can just simply click subscribe and then click the little bell to be notified every time we put up a new video. In fact, after this one, next week, our video will be the last stop of our September getaway, and that is Talona Ridge. We were there for a week working, but the last 3 days was to attend the Our Next Adventure meetup with Jared and Val. We had a wonderful time. It was great to meet them in person for the first time and meet all the wonderful people that follow their channel. So we had a great time just to kind of hang out with people and get to know everybody, and we miss them already. But nonetheless, we are back and we're looking forward to the next time we can get out on the road, and we appreciate you guys following along with us. So thanks so much. See you next time.
Our GilComPlex on the road, chasing sunset.